Civic Center, City Center. I think Miss Kwan has a gym right there on
Queen Street.
no man on oh boy, right by Nazarene School there, across the street from Nazarene School. There is a
Okay.
gym there that is dedicated to volleyball. That level of investment, that level of commitment to the sport is second to none. Nobody else do that. Nobody else care about any sport like that. And I think that is the linchpin. That is the reason why we are successful, or the young ladies are successful whenever they go out and play, because there is dedication, and there's at almost like a 24/7 religious like commitment to the sport. And you see it at the end. You see it in the end when these young ladies bring back medals. It's
Yeah.
because it is the level of effort that is put into it, the level of commitment and perseverance, and your need for the day.
We
Kinda
came out
thing.
undefeated, right?
Yes.
And the last game was with Guatemala.
Mhm.
That was what, Friday? Saturday, I think. Yeah. I was following the schedule really. And we had about five Central American teams. We had Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Salvador, and five of them.
Yeah. So and boy, that, I mean, you can't take that away from the organizers of that sport. They do good. And if all other sports were to follow that blueprint, that's farming system, that system of bringing up the young people in the sport, you would have much more success. But what happens in the other sports is that there is no structure like that. There is no weaning. There is no growing up in. So you just, if you have talent, somebody will find you. You might end up to play with a team. Maybe not go good, and that's it. Your career done. But this level of dedication that volleyball puts into the organizers of volleyball put into the teams, into Team Belize, and they, I think they go through a system of selecting those teams from very early on. From very early on, these young women they're picked. Okay, you have potential, and then work with them till you end up with, wow, amazing team like the one we have this time around. And this is not the first time, and I'm certain it will not be the last that the Team Belize in volleyball will be as successful as it is. And kudos goes out to them, kudos goes out to the organizers and those people who support this sport.
Oh, let's join BL. Yeah.
Samsung devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize, knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
We are an essential service, and we are doing everything we can to make sure that we keep the lights on for our customers.
I work outdoors, and my job is to provide safe and reliable power.
teams continue to serve communities across Belize.
Yeah, we are back, my brother. So yeah, man, congratulations to the volleyball team, boy. Dedication, organization, hard work, pays off. Yep. Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
So the city council rolled out the schedule for the e-buses that will be driving around Belize City. First of all, that what took me aback was the price. It's $3 that you have to pay for those to get on to ride on those buses. If it is that they're billing the buses as a system that is cheaper to maintain than the conventional fuel, that is diesel buses, then I think the price of the bus is supposed to be at least $1. If you are telling me that you want to encourage commuters to jump on these buses, you may figure out the YouTube thing. If you want the commuters to jump onto these buses, then you want to make it affordable.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be able to have the commuters jump on and want to ride it, because not only because it is comfortable, but because it is affordable. $3 a $3 ride on one of those buses in a circuit in Belize City, I think it's a little bit steep. Comfortable though it may be, you have air conditioning, you have the power bank for charge, and you have proper seating. If you don't have proper seating, you go hold on to rails and that kind of thing. That is all perfectly well and good. But $3 tall. You have to work 3/5 of a day for you to be able to make one ride on those buses. If minimum wage of $5 an hour, everything now that the measuring system, measuring system, the minimum wage. So if $5 an hour, $3 out of that for catch bus. So you will have to work one whole. You'll have to work 1 hour and change for you to be able to ride the bus to and from work. If you were to gauge it like that, I really think I'm not averse to the idea of having these buses running. I really don't. But that it is that expensive is what caught my eye. I think even at $1.50, $1.50, I think this is what we pay on the buses now. The regular diesel buses, not $1.50.
I think $2.
Oh, the $2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even $2, my question. But $3, I think that kind of little-ish. But then don't roll it out and what have you. The other concern I have is that it is going to be putting a strain on the already strained commuter system, in that there's a limited number of people who are using public transportation to move to and from wherever they are going. So that it's not an elastic thing. So you have just a few people, or just a set number of people who are using public transportation. if one granting agency like is it UNDP? UNDP, I think it is. That is
The European Union, yeah.
European Union.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I don't want to get.
I think I'll start them on this.
I don't want.
I think so. Let's check.
I don't want to give the wrong impression. But if you have a funding agency financing this kind of thing, it is basically putting free money against hard working money. Doesn't say.
Let's put it. Father, good morning, you're live.
Hard working.
Hello.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I want to call for contact the Belizean female girl for the basketball thing, no?
Mm-hmm.
So we try to prove that we have talent, so make them listen to what they happen and make them stop the play last wrong way. Good morning.
All right, buddy. Belizeans have talent, the man say. Yeah.
So it is you're putting free money against free enterprise. You're putting free money against those people who have invested in the in buying these diesel buses and who are running diesel buses and what have you. I don't think that is the direction that it should have gone. I don't think that it should have gone to the municipality. I don't think that the municipality should have been spearheading this. I think it should have been another formula could have been found for this bus to be implemented, because you're putting free money or grant money in direct competition with private sector investment, and a private sector investment that is already teetering, a private sector investment that is not doing too well. They are barely hanging on to small margins, and I think that maybe what should have happened is that maybe the proposal ought to have gone to the people who are already invested in schools and in the buses, in the transportation system, where you go and you propose it to them. You tell them, listen, we are running a pilot project, and if it were to be run as efficiently as it possibly could, the private system of the private sector would have been able to do that. So if you're running a pilot, you have 3 buses, you're running a pilot, you find 3 providers, and you say, here are the 3 buses. We will ask you to run these 3 buses for a period of a year, and then you give us the data. I not think that City Council has the capacity or the wherewithal to be able to handle that. I really not think so.
I agree with you 100%.
Anytime, if you want something to go bad, you put it in the hands of government. And for all intents and purposes, City Council is government, is a government institution. They will not run it as efficiently as it can, especially knowing that it is free money. I give those buses a very, 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 very short period of time before you see them lean up and they can't fix and they just park, and that's it, and that will be the end of that grant funding.
You see, Fonso, as it relates to the bus thing, we only hear, the AC and the port and what all the facilities they have on the bus. But nobody tell us, what do we have anybody who can repair them? What is the cost of repairing these buses? And I agree with you. I don't think the City Council ought to have handled that. There's a lot of things the City Council should do. I listened to the mayor on Friday when they did the inauguration. Oh, my city, boss. The city need a lot of things to be done. The streets, you need the drains, a whole lot of things to be done. And I know I agree with you that that thing should have been put into the private sector. And if that pilot project, run it in the private sector, and get the information you want. Why? We don't want bad mouth there, but you get 3 months to gone.
So I say one important issue these advocates are ignoring is that e-vehicles are enormously costly to repair.
Yeah.
As all it brings is a huge battery instead of a car engine. And third world countries or developing countries neither have the vehicle parts or mechanics with expertise to do the repairs. As soon as they start to break down, we will see what will happen to the e-buses. This is again one of my peeves.
Mm-hmm.
Who will maintain them? Who will maintain these electric buses? When you and anybody out there can just look at it. Look at YouTube, and you look at e-buses and let them explain what an e-bus is. The level of engineering that has gone into that in terms of electrical engineering and the wiring and the whatever, and to be able to troubleshoot a problem with one of these buses is incredible. Incredible. This are not like a fan. This are not like a fan with a wire hook onto a motor and spin. They lot of things. And I think that they must have made them so complex so that people stay out of it. Because I'm sure that they could have been made simpler. But anyway, that's for those people who are making these electric buses. But it's incredibly complex, and I don't think that we have the skills in country to be able to maintain these. If we do, there are very, very few and far in between. Those people who can handle these the problems that may arise from these buses. This is just my belief. This is what I think. We're not ready for it, or at least we're not ready for it from if it is a government spearheaded initiative. This should have gone to the private sector, and the private sector would have been able to properly manage the buses. No hard feelings with city council or what have you. I just know that government and private sector operate completely different with one another. There is much care in what people do in the private system than they do in the government system, because you see the government system, we've always had this belief that it is really nobody paying. And the truth of the matter is that it is everybody.
They pay, yeah.
Everybody
But I don't mean
who is paying.
Yeah.
So that those are the things that you need to watch. And like I repeat again, $3, that kind of lead you up there. That not lead you up there. That they're way up there, and I don't know that the ordinary person can afford that. Think of it, students, for example, and right now school is out. So let's say students when school resumes what in September or August or September when school reopens again. When school reopen again, I should say. Will students be able to afford to ride these buses? That's then they will make up a bulk of those people using
The commuters,
using the transportation system. I don't think so. I mean, it's already very it's already expensive. One bus from Yato, 8 miles is $2. One run from Yato 8 miles is $2. 8 miles in a diesel bus. the circuit, I think the circuit around Belize, it is no more than 5 miles, or at least the circuit that is described. So, and most people will not take the entire circuit, it's possibly about half. So it gives you an idea of where we are.
They're saying,
And if they're saying that it is cheaper to charge that bus and do a whole day's run, as opposed to putting $300, I think it's $30 a charge or something to that effect.
I think he said $80
Or
for that charge.
whatever it is, $100, $200. It's still, they say it's gonna be cheaper than diesel. Then I not say how it is that it's so expensive to ride the bus. I don't know why it is so expensive.
And then the bus will take to run the circuit. It will take an hour and a half, right? When you have these diesels, buses they pass because their circuit for the diesel buses are shorter.
No, but you have to remember it's not only one bus.
Two.
So it's half an hour.
3/4, because say hour and a half. The circuit they are running in an hour and a half.
Okay, so it's 45 minutes. So time is not really such a bad thing. I mean, because it's two buses are running at the same time, so it's half the time. It's half the time that it'll take for you to go around. But I think it's too expensive.
I think so
That
too.
meeting.
I think so too. Because when you hear the man say, you take your $80 for charge of the bus and that you run per one charge for the day. And then they tell you about the diesel bus where you have to go full up every 2 times for the day or 3 times for the day. You know, and the cost where you pay, the cost where you pay. I think it could be cheaper. It could be cheaper. Alright, so, but they started running, so we are see how it works. Right.
And the next thing is the mayor said that the project started in 2018, or they began to work at it in 2018. 6 years later, no problem. But the advancement in technology in those 6 years in electric buses, I'm sure, has gone beyond those buses.
Yeah, they probably
Because
obsolete now.
those buses are like cell phones, you know.
Mhm.
So every so often you get one
Update.
leap, one
Yeah.
big leap, one leap in technology. Where these buses are equivalent to a 1970 bus. I really think so. And the technology, will we be able to keep up with the technology as well, in terms of after a while these buses will become obsolete. The batteries might need to be replaced because you have better longer lasting batteries, that kind of thing. A lot of considerations. But then don't do it where it's not costing the public nothing more than what it'll cost for a ride, in terms of it's not a loan. So that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing that you're getting it as a
gift of grant.
a grant.
Yeah.
It's being given as a grant. But what was I say? I'm trying to look. Well, I know glass is a problem. Okay, it says 80. Will work in the city, and it also our buses. It takes about $80 Belize to fully charge, and it gives us a span for the entire day. Now compare that to the gas buses. I believe the gas buses to fill up in the morning would run them $300-400, and by midday they probably need to refill again. I don't know that to be true. I don't know what it takes for these buses to be running around, but $80 is really cheap. Forgot the bus to run around, really cheap. And then service. At what point will these buses be serviced? Because they have to be serviced.
Yep.
There are a lot of things that need to be considered, but then don't go ahead and do it. And kudos to them. I pray that it works. I'm not hopeful that it won't.
Did he say? I never hear if he said what time the bus starts to run and when it
No,
stops.
never
They
said,
never,
never
he
said.
never give him a time. You know the regular buses start around 6, and I think 6 till 6. I think 6 is the last circuit they make, the regular buses. But like you got the dollar van there, we run the back of Lake High, so then they run later than that.
I think they go to 7 if I'm not mistaken.
Right, so. But let's see how it works, boy.
Now to politics, the Elvia Vega thing. Karim say look at Quebec's. Tell Channel 7 look at Quebec's. Now it's Bex. You know what's Bex? She is claiming that her voters were disenfranchised. There were people who were supposed to be voting for her who were just sent home because they were not just simply not allowed to vote. She said my supporters being sent home due to their names not appearing on lists, despite not having been in the not being in the not voting list. And then it says Mexican taximen from the Corozal Free Zone coming in to vote, despite not having Belizean nationality. They were guaranteed the opportunity to vote. There wouldn't be any problems. In fact, this was so. Voters being allowed to vote with just a notepad, no identification card of any sort. People from other constituencies voted. Many of my supporters being removed from the list from the very beginning. My supporters being threatened the loss of their job if they didn't vote for the other candidate. As for the close to 1.2 thousand voters, I can safely say these were genuine voters. The numbers would be much higher if the factors above were not put in place to give my opponent the upper hand. I honestly believe that that time takes care of everything. The truth always comes out to light. Well, you're bringing out the truth. It's raw in the PUP right now.
Yep.
It's raw in the PUP.
She is upset. She is upset by. But that a PUP.
But you have to be upset then according to her, the thief the election for now. The thief the election for now. So that's still not play out. Well, I believe that they're still going through the lead turmoil there because she is a sitting era representative.
Yep.
She's a sitting era representative, and I'm sure that the person who beat her will be muscling her way through the ministry where she's at. I am certain of that. That person who today will be like if she that the representative, and then resources, the distributing of resources and that kind of thing. They want jacket for Elvia.
Yeah,
and they give it to the next one, I believe.
You remember the other day, they had a thing here where the people were saying that BWSL had paid, and then they show the same lady here with where they're handing over something, right? So that will happen. That will happen whereby tier one the control. She won't get in there, and she probably has the support too. And so she want to run thing, boy. I personally believe if as the lady say, Vega says, no, she want to hold her head high, I'd resign. I would resign. And then you want to see. You want to see what really happened, because basically if she resigns and they got by election and then they beat the PUP lose in another era, then it will only take, till the next election? And so my suggestion, my advice to the lady is, man, hold your head high. You know, like what happened? Well, then you resign. You resign.
But a chance, boy.
No, yeah. And they're not too happy.
Chance.
Yeah, and they're not happy, boy. She's not happy. I am telling you, she's not happy. She not happy. And she come out and tell her what they doing, how they chance and what they doing. But at the PUP, that's the PUP. That's how they operate, my brother. That's how they do things.
But I am telling you, this is not done yet. You watch very soon. You hear the complaints that the resources are not being given to the area representative, and instead of being given to someone, a person who's not elected.
And then you hear a lot of things they happen, you know. You hear a lot of things they happen. All of a sudden, why this they happen? They build hospital, they build road, they do this, they do that, right? And then you hear the lady Vega, the area representative, want to say, well, listen, but all of this happen. I don't know nothing. I am not being consulted as the area representative. I don't have a say. I represent the people, but I can't tell what my people want. I can't. That kind of thing. That won't happen. You want to hear it? You want to hear it?
Sure of it. I am sure of it. I am sure of it. The fallout from this is still the full extent of it is yet to be seen. We're not said if the full extent of the fallout yet. And it will be that the complaint will be coming centered around the fact that the resources are not being given to the person who's supposed to get it. You bet your last dollar upon that. Anyway, it's 7:59. It's 7:58. We take our Grace coffee break, and we'll be right back.
Grace, the name you can trust.
The latest and greatest in tech gadgets at rock bottom prices. We've got everything you need to enhance your summer adventures without breaking the bank. Capture those unforgettable moments in crystal clear quality with Android phones starting as low as $109, or Samsung phones with a 1-year local warranty included starting at $349. Entertain your kids on long trips with our tablets starting at only $155. Occupy your gamers and movie lovers with TVs and PlayStations, or with headphones and earbuds starting as low as $25. To top it off, stay on track of your fitness goals with up to 22% discount on fitness products like smartwatches. Don't miss out on our summer sale, offering incredible deals and discounts. With every purchase, you also get a chance to be one of 7 lucky winners to win a free primary school tuition grant. It's 7 stores, 7 chances, and 7 lucky winners. Visit Cellular World today to enhance your summer and make it unforgettable. Summertime is here, and it's time to upgrade your summer with the latest.
Buenos días. 2 boletos para Picacas, por favor. ¿Ida y vuelta? 54. Ese dinero es falso.
¿Falso? Sí, este billete es falso.
¿Y por qué es falso?
Porque un verdadero billete de $50 tiene una marca de agua en la forma de un jaguar, con la marca de agua y electrotipia de denominación y un hilo de seguridad.
Conozca su dinero. Reconozca el billete falso al verlo. No se confíe en solo una de las características de seguridad. Busque la claridad y calidad de la impresión. Las líneas y el color impresos deben ser nítidas y claras. Sienta la calidad del papel y de la impresión levantada. Ponga el billete a la luz y observe. El hilo de seguridad abantanillada debe formar una línea completa cuando se pone a la luz. La marca de agua y la electrotipia de denominación, el Jaguar, es la marca de agua en los billetes de $100 y $50. El gigante dormido es la marca de agua en los billetes de $20, $10, $5 y $2. El registro perfecto. Las partes del diseño impreso en la parte posterior deben caber exactamente dentro de las áreas sin imprimir en el frente del billete para formar el diseño completo. Revise los billetes de $100 para saber si está el holograma del tucán con la impresión sobrepuesta de la flor de vinca per vinca. Inclínelo para ver las imágenes pequeñas del tucán y el numeral 100. Revise los billetes de $50 para saber si está la imagen del pez ángel en color verde plateado. Mira más cerca. Utilice luz ultravioleta para ver los elementos fluorescentes. Utilice una lupa para ver las letras más pequeñas que leen Central Bank of Belize y el valor del billete. Detenga la circulación de los billetes beliceños falsos. Pasa todas las falsificaciones a la policía inmediatamente. Es una ofensa criminal guardar o utilizar falsificaciones. Esté a salvo. Esté seguro. Conozca su dinero.
Power on with confidence. Design Depot brings you an attractive selection of GE appliances, including microwaves, washers, dryers, refrigerators, dishwashers, countertop appliances, and more. We understand the importance of appliances that not only endure, but also excel in performance. As your trusted GE USA authorized dealer, we stand for reliability and performance, ensuring that you can power on with confidence. Visit us today and power on with efficient, reliable, and energy-saving solutions with GE appliances from Design Depot.
Design Depot, all in one place.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Aiwa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Aiwa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Aiwa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Aiwa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Aiwa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
We are an essential service, and we are doing everything we can to make sure that we keep the lights on for our customers.
I work outdoors, and my job is to provide safe and reliable power.
Our teams continue to serve communities across Belize.
Earn V-Bucks and get a chance to win a $10,000 homecation with Benny's. Quality and savings.
Catus Construction, Aggregates and Trucking, Sand and Gravel, Premium Black Soil, Crushed Stones, Washed White Sand, River Stones, Concrete Mix, and much more. Catus Construction, Aggregates and Trucking has everything. Visit us at our new branch located at mile 5.5 George Price Highway, right across from Old Belize. You can pick up any material or get it delivered straight to your door. We deliver by the truckload, the cubic yard, and even by the sack. Call 611-6600. That's 611-6600. Catus Construction, Aggregates, and Trucking.
Magwarugo, Nibuheno, Wagia Garinago, Hamagiono, Ora de Lulu Wadamu Ridago.
Welcome back to Monday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, sitting in Studio 2, operating from the foothills of a Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City, Monday, July 22nd, 2024. Yeah.
So what else is going on?
Boy, I watched the news this weekend. I mean, Friday. Well, just a little bit of international news. Now, you know, Biden has stepped down, and now the thing in the states has changed. The election has changed, you know, and apparently the vice president Kamala, what's his name? There's a thing now who will the Democrats put up, but that's there. But you know what happened at the states will affect us here in Belize, and so yeah.
The coastal road, it's flooding again. Look like, boy, that design is a complete and total failure. The coastal road is just get built, you know. Just get built, Carl.
Carlo, good morning, you're live.
Joe.
Uh-huh.
Your son Darrell Bradley have never expressed interest to run to the parliament at any division.
That's something that Darrell would have to answer. You know, I will not. I will not.
Okay, because I know their son and I know talk and stuff about politics, and I just really wonder. Look, honestly, no, I'm no disrespect to no one here. I look at Darrell as the last hope, you know. Seriously, I wish the man get in, man. You know, it's with a family situation now where we need people like you with clean and honest record, you know. And I hope he's doing. Ask me, man, Joe. Ask me, man.
One thing I know that we, Darrell, myself, my family, are avid supporter of the United Democratic Party. We are UDP. All right, buddy?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, man. That's on. I will not speak to. Yeah.
The coastal road is flooding again. This now are done. First of all, the Ministry of Infrastructure still has done no maintenance as it relates to the drains. If you go on a coastal road and you look from the very beginning, from right at La Democracia at mile 30, possibly mile before me reach mile 1. If you look at both sides of the highway, the drains are overgrown from the intersection with the Western Highway or the George Price Highway, all the way to coming out there in Dangriga. The bush, grass, stick, all kind of thing in that drain there. So if it is that flooding or excessive rain is a contributing factor to the road flooding, it is because the maintenance of the drains is not taking place, has not taken place.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the fixing of the over designing. They over design it and the PUP under design it. And now you have a situation that the flood. This time by mile 35, this image that we're showing is at mile 35 on the highway. Water, they almost go from one side of the road to the next side of the road. Carla.
Carla, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, I want to guys ask a question. When the other day, the ride along by Radisson, right? You know where Radisson used to be?
Mm-hmm.
And you know they demolished the place. Who guys got any idea where they are put?
Then they rebuild it. As I understand it, they're going to be, as I say, one next hotel, one the hotel one come back there again.
Okay, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I pass
Your name? Your name?
Hello?
Oops.
Say, wait, name or something? I don't know where you're. I think you're still near Radisson. But yeah, they demolished the Radisson. I'll get into that later, possibly. So, but the highway, the road full with water, cross and cross. Cross and cross, and the Ministry of Works is doing absolutely nothing to adjust the situation. No. Anytime you have water accumulate on top of anything for prolonged periods of time, it means that the thing was broke up.
Mm-hmm.
You watch how quickly the coastal road was broke up. If they not address the drainage problem, and it's not only about the drainage problem, they knew the areas that would have flooded. They knew, and they could have put in mitigating factors, such as putting in concrete, cement, instead of chip and seal. And then again, the chip and seal, when they put in so thin, no?
They cannot be
I have never seen something like this.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody who said that he was accompanying some Chinese engineers in the country, and they were looking at some work that was being done on part of the highway, and they look at the thickness of the chip and seal, and they began to laugh because it's laughable. They say that with climate resilience, you need at least 4 inches of chip and seal. 4 inches.
We never got one.
We got a quarter, if that.
I saw them. I saw the thing when they broke up. It looked like crackers.
But then they save money.
Yeah. Why that thing with that?
Then they save money.
That thing with a save money, boss. This if you design something with a certain amount, you would have expected that because of the design and so. They would have.
Why would you want to save money on an infrastructural project? Why would you want to save money on an infrastructural project? That's the question.
Why?
There is no reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you say you are building for climate resilience.
Mm-hmm.
Then you build it good and sturdy from the beginning, so you don't have a situation like what happened now on the coastal road. Now, where every rainy season, we will have to close the road there, make it impossible for a few hours at a time, because they under-design it. It was that. I prefer it be over-designed than it is under-designed.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer you spend more than what is allocated, but to get a good road, than spend less and you have a road where one broke up every minute and you can't drive over.
Use it, yeah. No, I agree. And the Prime Minister and they said why the road was over-designed, boss. You know kind of money you spend for just design a road. And so why you tell you, we get more for less. We get more problem for less because we get more inconvenience with the road now, because there will be time, like you say, there will be time when the road you can't use the road. You can't use the road. and you're hoping that become a case whereby people get stranded on the road. You can't come out. You get in, but you can't come out because of the flooding, and it's dangerous. But and for sort of a simple thing over the talk about flooding, right? Flooding. And some last week the man bring this thing up to me again, You remember Farbers Road by John Vianney, where it used to flood every time it rained. And you see the importance of cleaning the drain. When Bertie get in there, Bertie clean the drain. Somebody say no water in a yard again. And so just simple
someone
cleaning
need
that
to
drain.
pay for Bertie.
He need to pay Bertie. But that's just the importance of cleaning the
maintenance.
Drain. Yes. Simple.
And this is what I'm telling you is not happening on the coastal road. I just say that the coastal road from the beginning all the way to the end have overgrowth. Bush, thick trees are growing in there now. The trumpet tree, big trumpet tree in the drain there, And then they want to give the story, the deforestation and a lot of water. Well, if you know a lot of the water going on, then they must make provisions for the water to run off too, no? I would think that. But then, but they don't use the head. Why they don't think and they don't care? Because what happened, don't happen. What happened, don't happen. They under-design it. They save money. Meanwhile, their trucks that go in and all the commuters, everybody who goes through that road, just have to bear with it, have to take it.
Yeah.
Because it not seem like they want to fix it anytime soon. You could imagine how much of an embarrassment and a disaster that is for the Ministry of Infrastructure. They, how Moody must feel? How Julius must feel? Well, then again, they don't feel none because they don't use the road. So they could care less what happened with that road there.
Well, they don't use the road.
But that's our personal embarrassment, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's a personal embarrassment.
I mean, you look on the engineer, our engineer, local engineer who from the ministry. I mean, that's an embarrassment. You're supposed to know better. You're supposed to be, that's why you are being paid a hefty salary, because you are supposed to be the advisor to us and say, well, here we happen. Because you know how politicians behave. Boy, here there's so much money, we could save money if we say we do this and that and that. But you're supposed to be the one to tell them, now listen to me. You can't touch that design because this thing was designed so for ensure that in the event that flood and so, the road is still passable. But, okay, I mean, you got somebody come up on somebody that not even an engineer and say, well, we don't need to put this, or you come in smaller. You know what I mean? Carla, good morning, you're live.
From Joe.
Uh-huh.
Did you get a list of all the promises that we're going to do in Fiji?
How you go?
If we get it.
Did you guys get a list of all the things we were going to do before the election in Fiji?
No, I never get no list. I did not.
Like we may give some people light, we may build a new hospital. You remember when the election for the city council, and we start paving up a lot of streets and cementing a lot of streets? Not complaining for the cement, thank God Jesus, but you remember then, on Antelope Street right now from so, right? While you're driving from the military camp going that way, you reach an abrupt stop where the street just turned cement and then the street's bad. Now, I'm not angry. I am not angry that if they may explain to me that they run out of money or something. You know what I'm angry with? I'm angry that nobody from Alpha Antelope Street is as angry as I am that I have to drive for a piece when I'm finished it. Because why you start it if you're not going to finish it? You understand me?
just like what they did around Caesar Ridge. And I will still not understand how the people from San Ignacio are not upset. You remember the BTB went and said they want to build this big project by the Riverside Fund?
Mm-hmm.
Was it that campaign, did it? No, the man said, no, it's not. This is going to happen whether we win or lose because this is our project that we had. It don't start already, Fonso.
Still weird.
It's still weird now?
Mm-hmm.
Why, I don't know how we reach where we're there right now. When we almost mirror the Trumpers and the Bideners over there. That we get lost in the moment, that we forget things and we don't care because it's not my party, I don't care. You know? I will never tell you that the UDP is perfect. And as a matter of fact, I can remember many times when we hang up on me when I just say certain things about it. But not because I'm a part of this party, I want to sit down and set up. You know what I say? Now, to get to the point where I'm going to try to reach, and I don't know how to reach it, because I don't want to hang up on me, is that maybe the leader of the party might do well in taking a page out of the book of Joe Biden and one of the great patriarchs of his country by stepping aside and let somebody else take over this deal.
But why would you even begin to suggest that?
Well, because I guess nobody not tells me or nobody not tells you. Nobody wants the man there, you know.
But how you ask, man? Anyway, Luke. Goodbye, Luke. Goodbye, Luke.
Luke.
They formulate these ideas in their head. Luke formulate these ideas in his head, and then he perpetuates it. I don't allow that. I will not allow that. We have our leader.
Yeah, man.
We have our leader. He was elected to lead this party.
Yep.
Until the party, as a collective, as a whole, says that at the time for Mickey Gordon, he's the leader. He's the leader of the party.
Yep. And we're experiencing a lot of problem in Belize, and he's pointing them out.
Yes. And if it is, that you were to judge by what happened at PG, brother, nobody could ever win PG, you know. PG could have only been won had a lot of work happened before the election, because the amount of time that was put on the ground there, and this has to do with finances and what have you. But if you want to run, you know where to get into. And this goes to all constituencies. Anybody who wants to run, all constituencies. Anybody who wants to run must decide, boy, what will it take for me to win? And forget that the party will mind you, because a lot of times people think that they will run and the party will mind you for make you be able to run. You must decide, you know what, boy, this is a damn big area and I will not be able to cover the area as I should to campaign, so I may as well not go in there.
Yep. And also, Fonso, when you make that decision, you have to look, what will it take for me to win this year?
But I just said that.
But what I'm saying to you, man,
both finances,
finance,
as well as the amount of work that it needs for you to cover these areas, long stretches, because the Toledo East area covers about 1/3 in terms of the length that you have to travel. 1/3 of the country, you know, from Punta Gorda to Monkey River. And you know the type of all the villages going in and up and down that stretch. I watched, and I'm not going through that, but I watched the map and what is cut out as the Toledo East constituencies. It is about 1/3 if not one half of the entire length of the country. That's how broad and expanse that division is. It's possibly the largest geographical constituency there is in the country, possibly second to possibly Stand Creek West. In order for you to cover that, you know how much fuel it takes for you to go from point A to point B? Good morning.
Gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Alfonso, I hear you loud and clear, boy. But in addition to those things that you're saying, my friend, it is going to take a lot of other things too, you know, to be successful, boy. I have always thought that in the conduct of elections, that public officers were supposed to be above reproach. I saw an incident during the counting of the votes last Wednesday in the Toledo East constituency, and I am going to say it publicly right now. The presiding officer, I've always been an advocate for the counting of the ballots to take place where the polls are taken, so that you're not really transport boxes all about the place, and so that immediately after the taking of the polls, you can begin the counting of the ballots instead of having to wait all that time to transport the ballot boxes to a central counting station. I have always been an advocate because I've always said, man, that we must trust those presiding officers at those stations for doing effective count. Boy, I saw an incident live and direct on Wednesday in the counting station at the Toledo Community College. The last box to arrive was the box way and down there in Otosha. It was the last box that was counted, my friend. There was a presiding officer, I never get the first name, but the last name, and I will call his name because he was an embarrassment to himself. There's a presiding officer by the name of Mangar. I will get his second name. Boy, during the counting process, this man tried to reject 2 ballots that were clearly marked for the United Democratic Party. And this man was adamant that these 2 ballots were rejected. If he was counting at the station there in Otosha, those 2 ballots would have been rejected. But the returning officer was called in to check the ballots. The returning officer never even had to take a second glance at the ballot and say that those were valid UDP ballots. Not even a second glance. You know what happened, Alfonso? For the first time in all of my years in witnessing the counting, I saw this presiding officer arguing with the returning officer why the ballot was rejected, you know.
Wow.
Unbelievable, my friend. Arguing with the returning officer why this ballot should be rejected. Man, the returning
has the last say.
Ultimate authority.
The final say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man.
All he should have said was yes, ma'am.
Done.
And accept. Man, this man started to argue about how you could write one X this way and one next way and how he gone away. And I looked at this man and I said, man, sir, why are you arguing with the returning officer? The returning officer is the ultimate authority. That person said that the ballots are valid. Then they are valid, sir. Why? This was an embarrassment to this man. And you know what happened, Alfonso? After the process was completed, because we stayed there till the end, and this man gang and turning the ballot box to the returning officer, you know what was the returning officer's response? He says, sir, I may think that you are a PUP agent. My wildest dream could I thought that you were an official conducting the election. He said, me think that you don't, when you were arguing with me, sir, the returning officer he said, sir, when you were arguing with me, I could have truly believed that you are a PUP agent. Imagine, boy, let me tell you something, Alfonso. Even the Prime Minister who was there said that these kinds of people should not be conducting elections, although he was arguing for a ballot for the PUP. Even the Prime Minister himself said that these kind of people are bad for elections. Why, this man should be ashamed of himself. We are saying, and we are calling on the Chief Elections Officer, never again must you put this man anywhere close to any election because you don't have a full name. The presiding officer who was at the polling station in Otosha, one fella by the name of Mangar, never again should you put this individual anywhere close to the conduct of any election. Good morning, guys.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, but where were we before Lucal? Oh, the road. Boy, that road is in a terrible mess, man. And it doesn't seem that they will be lifting a finger to do anything towards fixing that road, or not, Joe?
And then you cast up.
And let me tell you something. That road then, in terms of the economy, the economic impact that road has had, is having. BSI ASR uses that road on a consistent basis, bringing in molasses and brown sugar, going to the port of Big Creek, right? And then there are also these other trucks that bring in cargo to and from the southern part of the country. You know how much fuel is saved, and how much time is saved by going through that road.
Well, also wear and tear too, you know.
And wear and tear, so the expenses are minimized. And here you have the Ministry of Works, which its sole responsibility is to have roads that have that are trafficable or in good condition, in good condition. Can't even chop the drain. Joe, I kid you not. When you go down the road, all you have to look on the two sides of the road, in the drain, and you see how bush, some big trees, some big trumpet tree, the the drain, you know. And then you wonder why water not flow. Of course, it not flow because you have obstruction.
Yeah. You see, Fonso, but that one of the biggest problem with infrastructure. You know, they build things, but they not put no plan in place for maintain the road. You see the nice road, all the signage, everything, and you watch it. 2-3 months after, you see this broke off, this guardrail bend, and nobody look upon it and say, well, why
the cut eyes and so.
Yeah, come out. You know, well, you like I would have believed that you'd have got a monthly run. Somebody from the ministry run the road for a month. And see where wrong it is, and then they start repeating.
You know that's a thought that I've had the same way that you would have think.
Yeah.
You would have thought that you have somebody from Ministry of Works doing this kind of assessment.
Yes.
And supervision of what we have. The run the road. I say, all right, boy, you run it a day, you run it a night, to see. For example, what these in terms of night, the city katais and what have you, but that not happen. And then one katai go, and the next one go, and next one go. Next thing you know, you go right back to darkness again.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something in terms of road safety. Those katais on both sides of the road and in the middle of the road are an impressively effective mechanism to ensure that you stay on the road, that you stay in your lane. But they don't do that.
Like they brighten up the road, you know.
Yes, because you are driving and you're seeing where you're going.
You know.
The Hummingbird Highway. It don't lose lot of the cutters.
Yes, a lot of the signage.
And you see how beautiful that road was?
Boy, I remember you got
how much does it take for you to replace one of those cutters when they're lost? How much does it really take? And when you look at the budget, every time the budget is presented, there is no allocation for maintenance.
Yeah,
never any allocation for maintenance.
And that
brand new roads within a matter of 6 months
gone. Carla, good morning. You're live.
Good morning. You know what is the problem these days?
Uh-huh.
A total lack of professional integrity.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Engineers who know they do what engineers supposed to do. All across, professionals are not sticking to what they're doing. They're pleasing somebody and not being professional.
That's true.
That is so true.
Anyway, have a good day, gentlemen.
Thank you so much. That is true.
Yep.
They're doing political bidding.
Yep. We
They're doing political
yes,
bidding.
man, everything that politics now. Everything that politics. Oh, a man, one minister come in. Why you do that there? But not do that, so do this, do that.
And they don't have the fortitude, testicular or otherwise, to say no, I will not, I cannot approve that because of this.
You know why
and
we
I
do
tell
that?
you something, you'll get more respect when you're able to defend what you believe to be right or what you know to be right than for just be one flunky. Oh yes, you want to save money? How much you want to save? 15 million? I'm sure, man. I want cut down. Next thing I know, the road flood. Next thing I know, the road underwater.
And then at the end of the day, you look bad because like your professional integrity is at risk.
And then outside of that, in the case of the chief engineer, he sits there and he defends it. He defends it. He defends the nonsense that is taking place in the Ministry of Works like nothing. Amazing. Mr. Bellingham would have said, amazing.
Okay, bike boy. Yeah.
So that's it. But back to where with the Luke Skull and how change lead and what have you. Listen to me, there was a time and a place for everything. This is not the time for that. And I will repeat, that division there could only have been won through hard work. First of all, given the kind of money where the PUP get, and Osmond only had 2 weeks of campaigning. He never had to campaign.
Yeah.
He never had to campaign. When one minister they sign for land, our next minister they sign for education. Our next minister just to give out money left, right, and center. How you could win against that? How you could win against that?
Yep.
So, if it was not won, it's because it could not have been won. Not given the circumstances that surrounded that convention. The amount of money, Joe, the amount of money, I tell you, the whole villages them bugger by.
Yeah, but
the whole villages.
That way you tell me the amount of money, you know what hurt me? The amount of free money then use out there to win the election. The free money, you know. The free money. That's why the taxes so high, the fuel so high. That's why the cost of living is so high. Because the free money they use for election, my buddy. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Alfonso, my father concerned with this gentleman Mangar at the polling station in Otosha. If he could have attempted, my friends, to pull off something like that in the presence of senior persons at the counting station. Can you imagine what this man did during the taking of the polls out there behind nowhere, my friend?
Well, he has nobody to look.
Yeah.
Huh? Can you imagine what this man did for the taking of the polls? I know, I wouldn't take it away from him if he did not allow the PUP to vote for every single voter in that community, my friend. Back there, party there by himself. Behind nowhere, my friends. Why, this is unbelievable, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What did this man not do when the polls were being taken back there for the 11 hours, my friend? Half an hour of the counting of the polls, and this man there and try to pull off, boy. Man, you wonder if indeed we are conducting free and fair elections in this country, you know. If you cannot trust simple public officers, my friend, to respect the wishes of the people instead of seeking to go there and manipulate the system in favor of their political parties, boy. I am calling this morning shame and disgrace on this public officer. Shame and disgrace, and he from henceforth should be kept as far as possible away from the conduct of any elections. In terms of elections, my friend, his only duty is to go out there on election day and vote for his PUP party, my friends, and nothing else. And nothing else, because he is disgraceful to all of those hard-working public officers who went out there and did the right thing, my friends, instead of seeking to manipulate the system, boy. Shame and disgrace on this man. Good morning, guys.
Okay, buddy. But that... oh, boy.
That's terrible.
It is fun, so, but like...
We've always maintained that the public officers, by and large, when they go out there and do their work in terms of supervising elections and conducting elections, they do it in a fair manner, without outrightly being political. And everybody knows that the public officers have their choice. Public officers are human beings just like every other Belizean. We have a choice in terms of who they want. But you can't show it out there like that. And like where Alberto said, if this man, they do that in the openness of a counting room, what may happen?
In the 11 hours where he that polling, yeah, well, he rough. But you know, Fonso, we've always been saying this, that the public service now get very political now. And I am of the opinion that you have PUP operatives who actually make sure that they have political people in a place. Whenever here was it the municipal election in Cayo where you had something, the whole voters list with ID and everything from a laptop. All that is, but that should never happen. That should never happen. You hear recently, well, you hear the lady say, Miss Vega, the era representative, the complaint, her voters was moving. Sorry. Of course, the PUP thing. But that shows you how the PUP can manipulate the system. And
it has always been that the public officers are the vanguard. The public officers are those who look out that the system is working, that they ensure that there is fair play in the conducting of elections. And if you have public officers like the one that Alberto mentioned, then we have a problem.
You got one big problem too. Because then when you look upon it, you could say, well, boy, here what? That only one where you see, right? But then, how many more there are? Because when you got election all over the country, so how democratic is the process? You know, and it really sad. It's sad. If you got public officers where they behave like that, and not only one. What if you got one latane? Like the question is, okay, if you come and behave that way there, for 2 votes, when you get at the counting station, what happened throughout the
voting process?
The 11-hour process where you made the controller here?
When the voting,
you know, and so it's bothersome. It's bothersome. It's all bad. It's all bad that you have one system where you buy votes now. You take the people money and buy their own vote for them, and then you got one system where questionable. Then you wonder. Then you wonder, where are we going, or where are we at, and how far will they go with this kind of thing? It's bothersome, you know. It's bothersome. But you see when we're talking about, when you mention again about this about PG and the last election, right? When I hear you talking earlier, when we talk about the volleyball team, hard work and dedication and organ, that's the same thing in anything. If you want to go into politics, you have to make up your mind that the hard work, you have to be prepared for do the work. Not go into politics if you're not going to work. Don't. And then, like we say, you need to look on financing. Where we want to get the money from? How we want to get the money? And I'll be honest with you, my brother. If you have anybody out there where one politician where they work and where people say they work, you want to find that financing will come in, because business people. Anybody want a good era representative? We want to move the country forward. Nobody want a bad era representative. Everybody, you think Belizeans no want a better life? You know think Belizeans want lower fuel price? You don't think Belizeans want to go to the store and afford to eat 3 meals a day? So they want better. They want better. And the same way business people want good environment.
To
conduct business, not like where they happen at Belize. Yeah? I mean, you want a piece of land, attorneys, they do their thing with land, so 1 year, 2 years, you can't get it. And then they tell you, well, here we are, better not deal with you. I got one friend that will say could do it for so. I mean, we talk about business and attracting foreign investment in the country. But you attract foreign investment, but what type of foreign investment you're attracting now? Because everybody could come here and do what they want. Everybody come here and make them and say, well, here we have boom, 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 boom. You have people where government officials they give land in a reserve.
Not only that, you have situations like, for example, the Bauer flats, right? John Bauer or whatever flats.
Oh, yeah, Dog South,
We're part to the dredge one area that has so much value.
Yes.
Not only to the environment, but to the livelihoods of fisher folk, at least
Yes.
the fly fishers and so. Are you just allow that? They
Come in.
man,
To hell with that. What you want to build?
Come.
Block it up.
Yeah.
Full it up. Bill one or one bill. Now worry about the 200-300 billion we live off of this. No man, no go find something else to do. This is the mentality of this government now, you know. Find something else to do. You hear my tell the Steve Edwards. Find something else to do. My tell oh no invest in a citrus. Then kind of craziness when a man say buy listen make we help, you know, so we go buy. So it's really bad. It's really bad. And where we going? Where will it go to? Where will it go to? Many Belize and many people live the Belize fund. So the only place they know that they can't go nowhere else. But it's becoming so bad, so hard.
Not even
you want. So where you going?
Dead.
Well, maybe better for
the afterlife.
Well, maybe the afterlife one better.
After.
We know how to work for eat locusts and honey. You know? It's rough. But like this government, no seat, and every day we see it, we feel it. Man, you hear after the election and they talk about build a new hospital at Punta Gorda. One new hospital, boss. How much health facilities we have throughout the length and breadth of this country, and the complaint is you can't even get medication.
You can't staff it, and you can't get medication, you can't get equipment for it.
Yes.
Man, I'd be satisfied if they were to actually do the roads that they may start before the election, right at PG, and that they'd be done properly. Look, they put up road, they do roads in the tongue there. We done the broke up hot mix, you know?
Yes.
Broke up hot mix. I'd never heard that
and
hot
only
mix broke up
3
like
months.
that. Like that.
3 months enough fun so.
That was crazy.
3 months. So you better never do it. You better never do it. But somebody make money. That for we money they use. But you say they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn because if they come out of for their pocket, they may make sure here will happen. But it not come out of their pocket.
It can be a house of a different
Yeah,
colors,
but it not come out of their pocket. That the people and we suffer and we Belizeans are feeling. But I tell you now, we are reaching a point where right now where soon people are Aye, my brother. Aye. You go to the shop this week. Yesterday, gone to the shop by the house there, boy. Now one of my friend I would buy. My God, when the bill come out, the 1 lee basket to the front so $140, 1 lee basket. And what you get in there? Not much, you know. Necessities you get 1 basket. I say, my God.
How people survive. Boy.
Yes.
And then the sad and sickening part of it is that the same people who could barely make it to the shop. And then the same one where go up on election day and vote in the PUP, and they don't see the correlation between government and the economic conditions, you know, because they're two different things, they're not separate things.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody where I have a lot of means, and then a PUP, and I outright PUP. And I said, but you realize that the government, and they said, no, government help me. How I help you? Well, give me only change election day. And that's it. And how about the price of things that we have to pay the store? He said the government not for none to do with that. But that
the taxes. I'm telling you the taxes.
They're not seeing the correlation, boy. And it is these people who are unable to process and analyze things are the ones who keep the entire society in the same condition, in the same place with the PUP. Carl.
Carla, good morning, you're live.
Hey, man, morning, Joe.
Hey, morning, where you going?
Yes, I just want to say a very nice young lady bed, you know. One of my friend, man.
What your name?
It's Johnson, Brenda Johnson, I believe it. They're a famous lady, but I think that's good. I investigated that. And I think that foul play. No, it's double, but it never sick like that. No. That's really, they really should investigate that. Whenever it's work to soccer, people kill for your house, for your land, for your all kind of thing right now. I don't know where to go on, I believe, you know?
Yeah.
People get crazy.
Okay.
And in Spanish, they just take up the land.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, I know when
condolences to the family of Miss Brenda Johnson and her passing. But yeah, I don't know how people make it by this basic commodities, like I said, when you go to the supermarket for basic commodities, packed bread, chicken sausage, hot dog sausage, egg. And you see that bill. Yeah. You see that bill and say, what? You see that bill, and then you would want to second guess the cashier, you know. You go home and you add up that thing there. You come right to the thing, boy.
Yes, because you check there one by one.
And then you sometimes you don't even know that the price changed like that.
Yep.
You don't even know that that's so high the price there. That's how bad it is in the Belize, boy.
But you have to eat.
You have to live.
And your income, your salary don't go up. It don't go up. So you find it extremely hard to survive with the same money. Because
people say, so you got a job for eat, you got a job for transportation,
and
one for entertainment.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's 9 o'clock. Take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Earn V-Bucks and get a chance to win a $10,000 homecation with Benny's. Quality and savings.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Aiwa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Aiwa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Aiwa, and for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Aiwa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Aiwa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
Power on with confidence. Design Depot brings you an attractive selection of GE appliances, including microwaves, washers, dryers, refrigerators, dishwashers, countertop appliances, and more. We understand the importance of appliances that not only endure, but also excel in performance. As your trusted GE USA authorized dealer, we stand for reliability and performance, ensuring that you can power on with confidence. Visit us today and power on with efficient, reliable, and energy-saving solutions with GE appliances from Design Depot.
Design Depot, all in one place.
are an essential service and we are doing everything we can to make sure that we keep the lights on for our customers.
I work outdoors, and my job is to provide safe and reliable power.
Our teams continue to serve communities across Belize.
Looking for great deals on electronics? Then stop in at VIP Wireless at number 14 Orange Street, Belize City. We have Fire Stick, Roku, and Comcast devices starting at only $79.99. We also carry smart television sets at unbeatable prices. Looking for name brand cell phones? We have them all at incredible prices. We also have power banks, wireless speakers, headphones, and much, much more. Visit us 14 Orange Street in Belize City or call 227-1431. VIP Wireless, connecting you to the world through technology.
Catus Construction, Aggregates and Trucking, Sand and Gravel, Premium Black Soil, Crushed Stones, Washed White Sand, River Stones, Concrete Mix, and much more. Catus Construction, Aggregates and Trucking has everything. Visit us at our new branch located at mile 5.5 George Price Highway, right across from Old Belize. You can pick up any material or get it delivered straight to your door. We deliver by the truckload, the cubic yard, and even by the sack. Call 611-6600. That's 611-6600. Catus Construction, Aggregates and Trucking.
Fighting to adjust. We came from West Africa. They divided us. Now we come together. Children of Belize. Fighting to get over colonial disease. Africa gave me a bee. Wamagwaruk. Balisi gave me a bee. Alleged. Africa gave me a bee. Balisi gave me a bee. Africa gave me a bee. Alleged. Creole and Garifuna, together we are one. You speak a different language, wish I could understand. Slave master of me language, took away me tongue. Feed me this broken garbage.
Fruitopia, the drink that rocks your lunchtime. Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's the drink that's hype. Citrus punch, fruit punch tastes nice. Guava, pineapple, that give me a vibe. We don't want nothing less compared to the rest. Fruitopia the best. Quench any thirst when it comes to the test. Perfect thing for my lunch. Flavors pack a punch. Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's the drink that's hype. The citrus punch, fruit punch tastes nice. Fruitopia, the drink that rocks your lunchtime.
Distributed by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited.
Sarah Creole and Garifuna fighting to adjust. We came from West Africa, they divided us. Now we come together, children of Belize, fighting to get over colonial disease. Africa gain
Welcome back to Monday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Alfonso Noble Joe Bradley sitting in Studio 2, operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City. It's Monday, the 22nd day of July 2024. Yep, my brother.
They don't have no new development with a palm on there one Joe.
No, we know here nothing yet. I know him. Here nothing yet. Well, I guess they're putting their stuff together, no? You know how that thing go.
Yeah. Somebody, but this says, I think this video appeared on Facebook. Look how forward it, how bad it is. It's bad. The coastal road is a mess, man. The coastal road, there is no way. Yeah, that two different things. Videos I sent you in Prim. There is no way you could tell me that this road is climate resilient. It's a brand new road, you know.
Yes, man.
Brand new road. Underwater.
Fonso, and like I tell us on there, people were people got Facebook, and I think that they put it, then they do that with a good intention, so that the officials could see it and could say, "Why, you know?" But nobody deal with that. Carla, good morning, your life.
Yes, good morning. Joe Afonso, the Carla Lee Wild mentioned Brenda Johnson dead, right? Make I tell you who that Brenda Johnson. Brenda Johnson, the one of the Golden Girls. She that actually the captain of the team where win the Santo Domingo 1974. So a big name that me a softball Hall of Famer.
She played for Dunright in the Bengal days.
Yeah, good softball player. And I recognize the lady as just here because this lady, I mean, one good looking lady.
She was a
teacher. So the guy that we say had fine form. Yes, man.
She was a teacher too?
Yes, there was a sister too. It happened that it happened at the time when we won a gold medal. So this is really big. I just hope that people give on the standard way it deserves, no? Because you know how we like that show with people in the water. I feel we talk about the price of things. Somebody just to tell me that the price of water gone up. When you go buy that Boeing and that just the price gone up. Yeah, but it's not tell you, man, why they look cheap, but they tell me that the water gone up by 40 cents to the 5 gallons. That means that's inflationary. You catch everybody. Imagine water, the rain. Wow, I don't know we talk about a coastal road. I just the coastal pray that when the water go down, that we don't get more of the road will go up. We can't take one of people road.
You watch on TV, Joe?
Why we have to pray?
Yeah.
That's all we have to do with all of the project where PUP implement, you know.
But I think it has to do with drainage and they're not elevate the road high enough and then the drains are not clear.
But like I always say, we save money, no?
Lot of money.
Lot of money. Penny wise, or when they call it, pound foolish. That's how we can trade we are God.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Pennywise and just plain old foolish.
Stupid or foolish, stupid.
You know what it's because it's bad, boy. And the people who travel the road take these videos and they put it out there. And there is not out of malice or anything like that,
No.
because this is, first of all, it warns other people on when you're traveling to see how bad it is. And then the government has to get some sense of how bad it can get, or of how bad it is. This a new road. Brand new road just paved, brother.
Earlier, you say you had the same thought. When I tell you, I thought that you would have somebody will go up on the road once a month and inspect the whole road. But then the commuters are providing that kind of information for you. So you could look on these things, look on Facebook and say, boy, you see what section of the road, the flood there, what section, and you know, well, boy, listen to me, we need to do something, make we go check that section there, but nobody give a damn. Nobody give a damn, and like I said earlier, then people they send you pictures and video of these roads and so, not with malice. They don't got no bad intention. It's just to help one another.
But not only that, they do it to show that, listen to me, this road is just fiction.
Yes.
It shouldn't be like this.
It shouldn't be like this, and it show up Belizeans why you see the kind of work where they get, the kind of where they get more for less, where they get more water up on the road for less. That's
So
what's
less
happening.
money.
Yeah. Carla, good morning. You're live.
Joe.
Uh-huh.
I want to try get, man. I want to try get the original slab at the Halover Bridge, and anything that was under the UDP, get the original plan and the design and show it to the public. This is what they need to do. This is the original design when they cut down the road of the Adam ruin, and then I can make them show you compare this is when people put do to where they do. I need to work on that, my boy. Expose these people for what they did wrong. Because I guarantee you, if you see the original plan, where the people send out, where they agree with, it's not like that. I guarantee you, and people need to bring that out and expose them. This is how it's supposed to have gone, and this is what it is today. Thank you very much.
Okay, but since there are lots of, I believe that since there are lots of concern, people are concerned about the quality of the road, and then they tell you about this.
You may play the two videos, Bram?
We get more for less. I think the government have to come out and say this is the
Run
original
it long.
design.
There's one that is a minute and 52 seconds long. Run it again. Why? It is unbelievable. This that is at the intersection of Gales Point, Manatee, where the amount of water we're going across that road there is amazing. And you can't tell me you never know, because the designs, I am sure, for climate resilience would have told you that this is an area that needed to be addressed.
Yeah.
This is an area that needed attention more than anywhere else. But, where we do? We want to save money. We want to save money. We want take the money and do something else with it. Matter is that's a lot of water to go across the road. That's a heck of a lot of water going across the road and just to rush across. You know what? This road no one lasts very long.
No. They give them two more
This
they flood
road
the front
no one lasts very long. How on earth you could tell me that you did those climate resilience and this is the way you end up with? Climate resilience takes into consideration things that will happen into the future and what, like flooding events and that kind of thing, and address them properly.
Yeah, based by historical information.
But not only that, anticipation that it will get worse.
Right.
Anticipation that it will get worse. Well, You see how bad it get, no?
And it look like the all it by and we get a lot of rain now. The rain just come down.
No, the rain over the weekend, but the rain a lot
Uh-huh.
over the weekend, yes,
Okay.
man. And then the water where come down in that area.
Where they move down.
Yeah.
Where they move
Going
down.
to the sea.
Yep.
Lord, my God. Oh well. We save money.
We save money, boy. You know where your cost, you know, for go.
Yeah, be must about 60 million to fix it now. They save 15 and your cost for 60. You watch what they tell you. Cause that is the bill when they come up with.
Yep. But your cost with 60 million for repair it. But how much economically, how much it costs us? Because like we said earlier, but a lot of people use the road to carry stuff, move back and forth. The road don't have to close. The road don't have to close. I'm just hoping that you not get in at the road there, and then you can't come out. You know, you get marooned in at the area there that you can't move forward, you can't move backward because of the flood. You have to wait till hopefully the water run off, you know. But it's sad, boy. It's sad. We get more for less.
More water.
More water.
For less money.
Yeah. Boy, anybody's so proud of that thing, man. And Johnny Brisset, boy, I tell you, everybody has some jack. Them man, they want to tell you, boy, we save money because the roads were over-designed. Man, the roads were, according to you, Johnny, the over-designing of the road was to ensure that we not got water upon the road. But it was over-designed. Want to give people the impression that, UDP over-designed the road for thief. The owner of the thief, my boy. Carla, good morning, your life.
Yes, good morning, John Alfonso.
Morning.
Good morning, John Alfonso.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the coastal plain road?
Yes, it is.
Tell me. I think they need to change that name.
Mm-hmm. Where I change it to, huh? Where I change it to?
Well, you know the name UDP had. You know the name UDP had, right?
It was that.
Sir Manuel Esquivel.
Yep. Anyway, thanks. Where is it? Okay, yeah. I want to change the name. Lad, boy. Imagine the road just had one whole big opening ceremony and cut ribbon and this.
But the time the week before the opening ceremony, the road may flood. Climate resilience at its best. Climate resilience at its best. And no way I get to buy.
Boy, serious, boy. Where are we? Where are we there, Papa?
Whole lot of money.
For true, I mean, yeah, man. You know, the thing is that like,
I wonder what the funding agencies must be saying when they watch this. When they watch the flooding as well. For their first question supposed to be, but this is supposed to have been a climate resilient piece of infrastructure. Where going on?
And then the funding agency need for us. What kind of deviation you made from the original plan? And then if you save money, where you do with the money? Because you can't. Because Johnny say you get more for less. That mean money saved? Money
more
never spent.
Water for less money.
Yeah, where the money gone? You know? But I guess the funding agencies want to say, well, we approve a plan, and we gave the money. You claim that you spend the money, so that's our thing. no, it's a liability, have to pay. And I always say, Fonso, I keep asking, what is our official foreign debt? What we owe? And I remember one time when I worked it out, I did over 1.2 or 1.3 billion dollars foreign debt.
Newly acquired debt.
Carla, good morning, you're live.
Good morning.
Hi, morning.
Good morning.
You mean to tell me that they get flood again?
Again.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
But I don't think that it will stop, my dear.
No, it's been raining a lot on our neighbor countries. And, well, water finds its way down. And it rained here too, I think, but I don't know if mostly our district. It rained a little bit here in the city also. Anyway, what you're talking about of the funding agency. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the funding agencies are just as complicit in wrongdoings. Because then their consultancies get extended, then they travel to Belize, then they put them up in a hotel. These are the foreign supervisors that they send. Put them in a hotel, and they go to Barbados for the weekend. I remember a group from Barbados always said they want to arrive here on Thursday so that they could take Friday, Saturday, or Sunday to go to the beaches, San Pedro, whatever, and then come back. And so some of them are just as complicit as any other. But it is of record, public records, to find out who the Belizean counterpart supervisor was, the one that reports. See, the supervisor that the agency employs is to report to them periodically, every month or whatever, how they put the contract, on the process of works. They are to report if any variation was made during the construction, which happens in all construction. Variations are made. You could do a bill of quantities with a 6-inch block work, and all of a sudden a client tell you, okay, so I think decides to do 8-inch. Well, that's a variation.
Yep.
And you adopt and the bill of quantities as per that change, and you catalog it as a variation. You could have variation in structures. Directly you drive one pile and the pile disappear, or you gone down deeper than what it's supposed to be. And the engineer might say, guess what, better we drive on next pile. That's another variation. So there has to be a record, and we need to get used. The media needs to have the habit of asking for all of this. But not like one inquiry and stupidness what they do all over the place, and we just got some people the front as on TV, and why ask one good question, and people get a mental orgasm with that, and it goes nowhere.
Don't right
there. It goes nowhere except for the excitement for the second. Why are you here? You ask one good question, and
that's
then
it.
All for hear somebody say, I don't recall. It is just a game. But the media needs to get accustomed to getting information. It should be of public discourse, news, information. Who the supervising body was. It had to be, it's either, what you call this, when there's an international with a Belizean, there's a name for it. In other words, let's say that a foreign company from the Commonwealth won the bid for the supervision, but they have to work with a Belizean counterpart. All of that we need to know. All of that is on record. And we need to read it, we need to push, get the information, analyze it, and find out when were the variations made.
And why.
And why? And what was the justification? And was the engineer consulted? And because you see, remember that I've always said that poverty is a business.
Yep.
And a business that Toledo, for example, knows how to exploit properly. That's one. Two, climate, whatever climate thing right now is also a business. Because if there's an agency there wanting to lend more money or say, well, we made some variations and at the time it was justified, let's see. But the climate change has been so drastic. I mean, drastic, like the world is falling apart. We didn't expect this. So please give us some money. And like what Johnny said, our greatest son of Belize, that, oh no, Julius said that wherever they got money for give out there, and they're right there. They're right there. So the climate now, if you're serious people, I mean, Lord man, basic maths 2 and 2 is 4. If you're talking about climate resilience and climate vulnerability, etc., what is more important than protecting your coastal areas where human beings live right by the coast?
Yep.
Make a hear it. How many seawalls have been built?
Zero.
Now we sing the song of the blue bond and resilience and climate. We even convinced the international community that we are a small island.
Yeah. We are now classified as an island.
And we get money for that.
Yep.
Now, isn't that dishonest? So now, we don't build those seawalls. We're not protecting, you can't protect 100%, but you could protect from the beatings of the waves, the erosion, etc. You could protect up to us. It could be a high, it could be a 5-foot seawall. And you could have some little steps every now and then so that people could walk along it if they want in the evenings. If 1 foot seawall not good enough right now, we'll build it 5 foot. Make a hair again, how much have been built?
None.
And then they'll wait for a hurricane hit them, go with the houses, and then they'll holler that they need money because they're vulnerable. Now notice that the hurricanes are getting more fierce, right, in their strength.
It's stronger, yeah.
But notice that the deaths have gone down considerably. If you do, I read on statistics the other day. I don't remember the numbers right now. But from when that's Katrina and Andrew and all those major hurricanes, the death toll, compare the same strength of this one, the death toll has gone down considerably. So there are countries that have had a lot of material damage material that you can, of course, with funding, rebuild. But the loss of life has gone down considerably. And let me remind people, it's climate and the global warming. It's something to be concerned about, but it can't be our topic of discussion for make we get for everything. More people die yearly from cold than heat. 90-something, or maybe I'm exaggerating. Like we say, 85% of the yearly deaths, temperature-oriented or temperature-wise, 85% die of cold and 15% of heat. But people don't read. And then the other news items, they call you climate deniers. We're not denying that climate changes. But if we're going to talk about it, make we do things properly, man. If you're going to say this is a climate resilience, why did you make changes? And you can see how it is affecting now.
Yep.
So it's going to be a foot in the door for us for more money. And this is where the skimming off the top comes, you see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, but please keep up the good work. Please just ask every day, government of Belize, how many seawalls have been built since you took office? Because when you took office, you said that you were going to be upfront and aggressive in fighting the changes that climate will cause, the damages that it caused, etc., etc., etc. And we have done nothing for it.
No such thing.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, me there. Yeah.
Anyway, time for guys.
Time for go,
9:33. My Telma's Kitchen is open today and every day. 2070-340. Then excellent chicken at excellent prices. Check out Martin and the Michael Finnegan Market booth number 15. They got chicken for a plate, pocket, and pot size. The best way to order food, download the Chonsan app, they deliver, or you can pick up at your location on Kelly Street. Also on Kelly Street, you have Jovely Hotel, a contactless hotel. You go in, you come out, nobody see you, and you don't see nobody. Special effects for vehicle parts, they are located in Belmopan. WhatsApp them at 610-2011 or 610-2038. They deliver countrywide. Valuations, if you want valuations done at reasonable, affordable prices, get in touch with Cecil Jenkins, 631-9220, 631-9220. And then owners Belize, if you got land for sale, if you want to buy land, if you want to find a land, get in touch with owners Belize, OWNIRS, or call Alan Kelly at 622-9090. Bronx
227-2695, 227-3822-615-1030. Bronx Beauty and Gas at the corner of Mahogany Street and Mopan Street, where you get the gas in your tank where you take your money out your pocket for pay for. And Bronx open 7 days a week, only on Sundays they're open, right? But they don't do home deliveries. And Jankono Production, in association with Oliver Samuels, present Embassy Saga at the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Tickets are available at the Bliss. And treat your taste buds, good food, good pizza, Moe's Pizza Grill, 3.5 miles on the Philip Wilson Highway. And remember, Moe's Pizza and Pasta at the Newtown Barracks, where you can enjoy that delicious homemade meat pie. And the Sahara Grill, 3.5 miles on the Philip Wilson Highway, where you get that delicious Lebanese food. Yala Sahara Grill. Yeah, well, we want to say thanks to all those persons who called us this morning, all those persons who joined in the conversation. Thanks for having us in your offices, in your cars, in your homes, in your bedrooms, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, the entire management and staff of Wave Radio and Wave TV, the Guardian newspaper, the UDP Secretariat. We want to bid you a pleasant good morning. Stay safe, take care of yourself and your family. And keep it locked on Wave 105.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Premier!
Fighting to adjust. We came from West Africa. They divided us. Now we come together. Children of Belize. Fighting to get over colonial disease. Africa gave me a bee. Wamagwaru. Balisi gave me a bee. Africa gave me a bee. Balisi gave me a bee. Africa gave me a bee.
Waves Radio 99.9, 105.9. Shut out. Some things were meant to be, so why not let it be? And stop worrying.